Welcome, my friends, to our new episode. In today's episode, we want to discuss 12 red flags you should never ignore in a man. It is important that you are aware of this red flag because it will help you in your dating tips. Those red flags that you have to pay so much attention. I want you to grab your pen and grab your paper and let's discuss together. Number one, anger management. If you find that man who is not able to manage his anger, is a big red flag that you can't manage. Why? Because there are some men, whenever they are angry, they throw things away, they talk to people anyhow, they behave somehow strange. The dangerous part of it is that if they don't see anything to throw away, you will be the next person they will throw away. If they don't see anything to hit, you will be the next person to hit. So if you find that man who find it very difficult to manage his anger, my dear, is a very big red flag. Number two, always calling his ex bad names. Most men, whenever they are no more in a relationship, they call their ex bad names. Oh, stupid, crazy, idiot, all this kind of thing. May I tell you the dangerous part of it? Whenever you have issue with him and separated with him, he will also call you bad names. So it's very important to pay attention on the words he is using over his ex, because whenever you are not there, he will call you the same name. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet done that. Help us to grow our channel because we have so many things we want to share with you. We have so many things in store for you. Number three, poor communication. In every healthy relationship, communication is very important. When we are talking about communication, we are not talking about open mouth to talk. When it involves communication, it has to do with listening. Does he listen to you when you are talking, or he always shuts you down? Two, does he listen to understand or listen to respond? Three, does he see your communication towards him as important thing? If you notice that he has poor communication skills, he doesn't listen, he speaks down on people, my dear, may I tell you, it's a very big red flag that you cannot manage, because often and often he will keep interrupting you. He will not listen to understand. He will just listen in order to speak but not understand. Number four, infidelity. Yes, I have seen so many young men, they always say, when I settle down, I will settle with one person. If you notice that this man is not faithful to you, if you notice that this man have issues with faithfulness, my dear, is a very big red flag, because the truth is that even when he settles with you, he will still find it difficult to be faithful to you. So if you notice this infidelity, he always wants to touch a woman, hang around with a woman, kiss a woman, do something crazy with a woman, is a very big red flag that you should be careful with. Number five, invading your privacy. In as much as human being is concerned, we need respect from others, and we need to respect others. If you notice that man who never respects you, never respects your boundary, never respects your privacy, who always want to invade in your privacy, is a red flag that you should not manage. Reason because this kind of people, they always want to see what you don't want to show them, but you want to know everything. Before we continue, my YouTube friend, please, we want you to help us to grow our channel. We want to hit 100,000 subscribers. By like, subscribe, share to friends who will benefit from our channel, because we have so many things to talk in this channel. Number six, inconsistent stories. Have you noticed a man who always not consistent in his story? Today he tell you he meet this friend, next tomorrow he said he met this one, next tomorrow he said another thing. Like, stories never been the same. What he said today is different from what he is saying tomorrow. It's different from what he is telling your friend. You can't trust such a person. Number seven, Avoiding responsibility, pushing blames to people. Have you ever noticed a man who always points fingers to people? Oh, you are the cause of this. Oh, if not my colleagues, this couldn't have happened. Oh, she did this. Oh, she did that. Always consistently pushing blame to people. He always wants to be on a clean board. This is a very big red flag. Number 8, continuous criticism, pulling people down. This is a strong red flag because he will also criticize you, criticize your appearance, criticize your goal, criticize whatever you are doing, in as much as he is not the one doing such a thing, or in as much as he is not the one getting those applause and all those compliments. He will keep criticizing you or criticizing that person. Number 9, emotional distance. If you notice that man that don't have emotional connection with you, is a big red flag. Because if you are crying, if you are dying, if something is paining you, he will not connect with you. He will not understand you. He doesn't feel what you are feeling. Of course, I'm not saying he will feel everything you are feeling, but nothing so sweet in a relationship that when you feel bad, your partner is there to help you, to console you, to motivate you, to make you to move forward. Number 10, low self-esteem. This is very big red flag. Any man with low self-esteem is a sign of inferiority complex. And do you know the dangerous part of it? Because he is inferior to himself, he will never allow you to arise. Number 11, notice a man who never keep his promises is a very big red flag. Why? Because whenever he says something, it's not what he do. Whenever he do something, it's different from what he say. If you notice such a thing, may I tell you, it's a red flag that you cannot manage. Last but not the least is a man who doesn't want you to communicate with your friends or family. He always finds this jealousy whenever you communicate with your friends or family. He always wants you to communicate only with him, to stay only with him, to talk only with him, to always cleave to him. It's a red flag because you cannot journey this life without other community. It's very important that you pay attention to these red flags in a man. Never you ignore it, because the truth is this: you can't change a man. If a man is not willing to change, there's no way you can change a man. And remember, I always say, a broken relationship, a broken dating is better than a broken marriage. Thank you so much, my YouTube friends. You have come to the end of this episode. Please don't forget to put in the comments your takeaway. Share with me what you learned. Share with me what you need to improve. And I will see you in another episode. Share to friends who will benefit to our channel. Shalom.